Hello and welcome back to HOI4. This is Black Prince Gaming and we're here today continuing off our Russia game on the Red Flood mod. So if you haven't watched part 1, make sure you go check that out. But anyway, so we have just restored the Russian Republic, restored them to power after fighting brutal civil war after civil war. And now, immediately as soon as we're formed, we're looking at a faction of Ukraine, Lithuania, Poland and Belarus all coming to try and destroy us and take back the land that they claim off of us. Obviously it's the land that we claim off of them as well. So we're now going to end up in a big war to see who is going to be the victor and who is going to basically hold power over the Russian land. Okay, so it begins. We now have the war kicking off, so we're going to try and get our air force up hopefully. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to push across the line because we have been building up an army. And yeah, as to be expected, it doesn't look like things can really rival our army. I mean, the Dnieper is going to really slow us down here. It does look like we'll have some difficulty down there, but I mean, it looks like up in the north we are just going to crash our way through them. So yeah, I guess we will just try and push through and round them. Maybe we'll take our offensive order actually off of this front, so these guys will just aim to hold as best they can, while the rest of our guys continue to charge their way through. See if we can't take out someone like Lithuania. Yeah, Lithuania and Belarus could be quite nice, easy targets to take hopefully. Let's continue down there actually, let's try and get 2 units going for it. Yeah, we're right outside Vilnius. So yeah, we're having some great early pushes here, everywhere pretty much except for against, oh actually, right here in the south of Ukraine we are having some successful pushes. So that may be actually a bit of a difference maker. Let's keep up our offensive here. Let's see if we can't continue our push in. Yeah, if we could take their capital from them, obviously that would be huge. Because then that would probably capitulate them. Same here with Minsk. We are very close. Let's try and see if we can't expand our angles into Minsk. Okay, let's slow the game speed down a little bit and just make sure we are holding our best against Ukraine. There go 10 more divisions who are going to go straight into this army and join the front. How's supply looking? Do we have all this connected up to supply? We do. Does look like it's bottlenecking in some places, so yeah, maybe we want to just go ahead and upgrade supply where we can, make sure the supply is coming in strong to these regions. Actually as well, let's go ahead and motorize our army, because we do have the trucks for it, I believe. We're building trucks, yeah we do, so that's actually going to help them a lot more with their holding power. And yeah, let's go ahead and improve all of the connections to these supply hubs, just to really give us the best chances that we've got here. And then we'll shift them all to the top. There we go, building up our supply hubs, making sure that we've got nice, good supply coming across. And there we go, there's a big offensive by their faction. Yeah, look at the amount of units they're pouring into this. How many do they have? We have 120, and they have almost double that again. So once again, we're fighting those 2-to-1 odds. However, our army should be a lot better. Come on, just use everything we got to sort of crush in against it here. There we go, that's going well. We are hitting it from multiple sides. We are like destroying units and moving them out of there. Yeah, let's keep the offensive rolling. They've obviously weakened themselves by attacking out quite a bit. There we go, and there it falls. They have fallen. That is great news. That's a bunch of troops probably off the front lines. Yeah, let's just try and hold things there. Stop them sort of retreating out too well, grabbing up extra land where we can. Maybe actually now's a good time to go for an offensive across the line in hopes that some of those units are now gone. Yeah, we are seeming to make some crushes in. There we go, pushing right next to Minsk. It's a great place to be pushing in if we can keep that up. Yeah, secure the tile next to Minsk. That just means we're going to have more angles to attack the capital from. Yeah, let's see if we can't secure this side of the capital as well. Get people railroading across where they're needed. Perfect, we even overran a unit in that tile, so that's great news. Yeah, this is going very well, this new offensive, now that we managed to take out one of their nations. If we can take out Belarus as well, how close are Belarus? It's not going to all come down to Minsk, but obviously it'll be a lot of their support and supply gone if we manage to take their capital. Oh, go on, help out there. Let's see what you can do. Actually, you guys, let's push in from both sides here, yeah? Yeah, hold them. And then let's take 3 of you to hold them here. Perfect. That's 3 Polish tank divisions gone, as well as some Ukrainian infantry. Great successes along the front. And yeah, we have managed to take Minsk as well now. We're right on the gates of the next capital. So maybe there's something that can be done there. There you go, now the supply's in our favour. Is there anything we can do for striking down here and making an encirclement? Okay, France at war again. So here we go. I'm assuming this is the World War. There you go, keep them pinned there. Yes, only support attacking for this bit. You guys attacking there as well. Perfect. There you go, another good batch of units encircled. Yeah. And that's it, it's all about just keeping these units encircled, keeping them trapped. That's another motorised division. So yeah, their army has already lost about 50 divisions from it, I think, from our fighting here, especially with the taking out of the Morning Star. So that's good. Belarus is almost gone, so maybe this would be sort of the capital, or like this would be the end if we take that town. It does look like actually a lot of their a lot of their victory points are up here in the north. So yeah, if we can strike and take the whole north, then that would be big for ensuring that their supply is gone. Okay, the Polish have kind of left this bit alone. I mean, I'm going to walk in if we can. They pulled back 3 units like that. Damn, that was fast. Okay, Grodno does look like it will stay. Oh, unless actually we attack like that with everything around there. Okay, you guys support attack in, you support attack in. Yep, hit that. Let's go for it. Come on. If Grodno falls, is that Belarus done? Almost. They got their final capital down here, so let's see if you guys can't push along the line and take it. Maybe even just a little bit more land might even do the job. Could go for Brest. Come on. Push in, push through. You're going to push there. Yeah, you guys keep pinning these guys in. Just whatever you can do to hold these Polish troops. That would be like quite vital to us if we can hold the Polish. Oh, we are so close to taking this. Yeah, they've attacked us while we still got a recovery going as well, so like, yeah, we are absolutely wiping them considering we're debuffed quite heavily right now. Come on, let's push. You guys push there, let's go. Okay, making some good offensive work. pushing them back out, keep pushing them south, especially because if we take out Belarus, that gives us an open stretch into both Poland. There we go, Belarus is gone. Gives us an open push into Poland, but also into into the Ukraine from the north. Okay, so we're making a few more solid pushes, a few more little encirclements to see if we can't wrap up some more down here in the south of Ukraine. That does look like that's about to go, that's good. Up here in the north, we've sent off a group to just go straight for Gdansk, basically, as well as just seeing if we can't cut off the Polish from their forts in the north. Actually, let's just raid straight into the south. Let's go to Poznan if we can. Kick them out of this tile here, and then we'll be right next to Warsaw. There you go, Gdansk is gone. Yeah, let's just see if we can't. Yeah, you can see all of the different armies basically trying to rush their way down. So let's hit a general offensive across the front, because loads of people will now be moving left, right, and centre. So maybe we can now pin them here where we want them. There we go, perfect. We've cut off a few more Ukrainian forces. So now we can just work on wrapping them up nice and easily here in the south. As well as, can we continue our push? We can't just yet, but that's fine. As we take out their allies, I mean, I doubt there's really much of a chance of them staying in at all. There we go, let's railroad people in. Let's go to Poznan. Yeah, you guys come here, let's try and kick out this tank division. You're going to come in, secure the back. You're going to come in and just secure up here. Lovely. Oh, Polish division is actually in Germany fighting us. Okay, they're not at war with us, so that's fine. But it does look like they sort of seem to be glitching in the fact that they can try and fight in. Okay. I mean, sure, I mean, I'll attack them, see if we can't get any encirclement kills, but I guess we won't because they'll just pull back. But hey, that's fine. That is fine. We will just continue our push round, making sure that all this land is swept and kept nicely. If we can push to Kiev, let's go for it. You guys keep holding units there. Yeah, hold them there. Don't allow them to easily reinforce from nearby tiles. Kiev is open. Let's get a couple of you pulling back. Maybe get a few of you holding those there so they don't take us out. There we go, perfect. Okay, and a couple of you holding here. Let's try and take some of this supply and railroad near Kiev. But yeah, that's kicked them out of their capital. That should be doing a good number on their supply, which now has been pushed all the way back to Odessa. And they're only supported by some Polish remnants, so there might actually be a chance that we can make our break straight through them. We have been breaking the Polish army. They do seem, the Polish army, there seems like there's a lot of them, but they are weak because they've been covering most of the front, but given way quite easily when we make big pushes. Whereas the Ukrainians seem a more specialised sort of army, so they seem to actually be quite a bit stronger in holding power. Oh, can we make a nice little wrap of units up here actually? There we go, that would be another 8 units off the board. Perfect. You guys stop and hold Kiev. You guys actually just hold where you are. And now let's make sure that we are crushing them out. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to break across this next river because once again it's a very wide river, so that's going to give a lot of bonuses to them defending it. But we are definitely getting closer and closer. There we go, Warsaw is actually going green for us, 75, 76. Oh, they've got everything they can into the battle, so as we crush units out now, they're not reinforcing. They do look like they're sending more units, but you know what, we will send more units as well. Let's go for it, come on. Keep them ticking. Yeah, even if it's not all green, as long as we're doing more damage to them than they are to us and we're keeping these combats open, that's vital for us winning this. Yeah, Warsaw's still going. Obviously we're kind of pushing the AI now, they're going to question which to defend, Warsaw or Odessa. There we go, Warsaw has fallen. That's great, where's the new capital, Katowice? Yeah, Yeah, they've got a long way to go, Poland, but if we can keep up our offensive all across the board, I think the AI is just struggling to defend everywhere at once. One of you actually just, let's push out this way, take another sort of core point, see if you can't cut them off maybe as well from, is it this Romanian coastline that is, I guess, or it's normally Romanian in base HOI4. There you go, attack there. Let's just keep pushing, keep digging them out. Okay, support that maybe. See if you can't help out in there. Oh, let's wrap up this pocket actually, because yeah, we need them definitely dealt with. Oh man, I hadn't even looked what had happened to Germany. Austria had just blitzkrieged through all the way to Hamburg, like north south. Like, that's crazy. They're also fighting the French, but they're actually holding well against the French. The Kingdom of Sweden. Although Finland is also on their side, Denmark also looks like they're trying to help them out here, as well as this Union of the Carpathian Council and Romania. So they've got a lot of help trying to come in, but obviously a lot of this terrain is quite tough to fight across. Don't know, I guess we'll just have to see if Germany can hold off long enough. Especially because the Italian combine as well has joined with the avant-garde French. I didn't even realise that had happened. Ukraine has capitulated, so there we go. Everyone now can work towards getting on the front lines of Poland and securing final victory. Okay, get everyone railroading in. And yeah, all of the troops amassing, and then as soon as they're ready, they're just going to railroad and try and smash in wherever they can. I think that's probably for the best as strategies go. Okay, one of you is going to go in there, and then the other three of you are going to push in there and just basically crush out the final lot of the Polish army that's stuck down here. Okay, so I noticed there's a bug basically in Gdansk. Whenever you go to take it, the second you click on their name to take their land, it bugged. So I just did an annex command, and then that led, I annexed them, annexed Poland, because I'd shown that I could beat them anyway with the army that I currently had, and then it gave me the peace deal with everyone else. So yeah, let's turn debug mode back off and get back into the game. But yeah, I tried that 3-4 different times, just trying to do different ways to do the piece deal and not let it crash, so it looked fine though. Okay, so here we go. It's going to organize actually and integrate, so it's going to, like, it just seems to do the peace deals itself this game, which is quite interesting. So it is just one of those ones where you take all of the land and then it releases, you see, all the different states, or integrates them into our country. A new beginning. So this is what we're doing with Poland basically. So the Revisionist Party, the Progressive Party, or the Conservative Party. Well, we are progressive, so we'll do progressive, I guess. And yeah, there'll be our puppet, that's great. So yeah, there we go, we have a new puppet. Oh, and we do look like we can actually take down the autonomy level here of this puppet, so probably will. Let's go ahead and get building up factories in their land. Well, we'll finish off what we were building first. And then yeah, we'll start building factories in their land and integrating them a little bit further into our Russian Republic. Okay, so there we go, we've just about recovered here, so we've got the end of our woes now happening, which then in another year we will have, we'll remove the final stretch to prosperity, which will grant us a lot of stuff back. I'm kind of waiting to see now, like our focus tree has sort of ended. I'm just going to try and wrap up the last few sort of focuses we can do. And then I guess we're just sort of waiting to see if someone declares war on us, or if there's any allies for us sort of out here. We have Romania, Poland, and Mongolia all as puppets. So We're doing pretty well. We do have this sort of French faction on our border. I don't know if after they sweep up something like the Yugoslav state, or if the Yugoslav state do well, then they might come after Romania, who's our ally. But yeah, we're just waiting to see them really, just building up units as we can. So let's go ahead and actually grab these guys onto a secondary front line, and your job also will just be to push as fast and as far as you can. Don't worry about railroading over, just slowly move over, because I don't actually know if we'll need you. And these guys are on aggressive, aren't they? Let's put them on aggressive. You guys will also be on aggressive, because we do not have to worry about manpower at all. There we go, Bulgaria down. And yeah, I mean, look at that, we are just rolling straight over them. We will put another front for you guys down here, and you guys up there as well, because next up will be the French, who are like the big bad of this mod. And we'll see if we can't just roll over them as well. Especially as well as they've got the Italian combine. So let's go ahead, justify a war goal on the French, just so they know it's coming, they can prepare, they can be sure that they're ready for everything. And there you go, you can see all of our units now hitting the fronts. Yeah, you guys might as well railroad in now, there's no issue with you getting there. And yeah, like, we are just absolutely stacking them. And yeah, Air Force wise, look at the size of our Air Force, they're just over here. But yeah, the Diplo side of this has been quite annoying, so I just decided, why not go in, declare war, and basically just completely take them out of the game. Like, let's just do that. There you go, everything on anti-tank guns, everything on support equipment, we've got the next anti-tank gun. Perfect. I mean, yeah, my research is so up to date that I'm just like kind of bored of researching stuff. We weren't going to be able to go to war for at least another year. Well, not even allowed to justify war for at least another year. So, yeah, just go in, wipe them out, make it very easy, make short work of them. Perfect, we just take everything. Yep, get everyone prepped, get everyone ready. And then here we shall go. There we go, we have declared war. We will declare war on their puppet. And let's just make sure the army is charging in. Yeah, there we go, as I thought. Ooh, a little bit of competition in the air. How much are they putting up? 4,000. We are out trading them. It's close, but it does seem to be going in our favour. Yes, we need to call in everyone. Wait, actually, are they all in already? No. There we go, call them all in, and then we should be able to push, yeah, literally the entirety of Western Europe. So, just keep up the push, keep up the drive. We're also fighting, is this Switzerland? Yeah, it does look like it. Okay, perfect. Take Geneva. That should be the Swiss probably dealt with. There you go. Helvetic Fellowship has died. Perfect. Confirm an exit. And that's now dealt with that whole issue over there. And yeah, we'll stretch them just a little bit more, and they can keep on charging now into what will be France. And how are we doing once again in the air war? Air war is actually getting pretty contested, so we'll go ahead and spend our army experience to go and get extra flight crews up and over a lot of these battles. You know, we don't want it going too crazy. Come on. Wrap them up here. Let's get this dealt with. Alright, just take all of the ports basically from them, and then they'll have nowhere to run to. Go for Ulu, and then that should be the port in the north, which should just solidify the end of them. You guys are aggressive, you guys are aggressive, perfect. Okay, yeah, and we've broken into France. The UK has even landed a Normandy D-Day invasion. So yeah, I see no issues here. Our allies are actually sweeping up a lot of this here in the centre, so that's great. Yeah, like these guys are just getting crushed out everywhere, and they won't stand a chance because they have no port to retreat to, so the casualties will just be horrendously high for them. Yeah, we've already killed 1.2 million of the French forces, and that's considering that none of these other forces as well, like, I mean, I imagine the Germans we've killed a ton of too. Yeah, 300,000, so yeah, we're immediately shooting up to like the top war score in all of this, and we are outside Paris, which has been renamed Le Soleil, so the sun. And there we go, Paris has been taken. How long left? How much longer do we have in this war? Oh, still quite a while, but yeah, I don't see it lasting too much longer realistically. Okay. How much longer on France? Not long at all. And are they the only major? They are. So yeah, as we take places like Amsterdam and the rest of the Benelux, that will be them capitulated, and then that should be the war over. Come on. Oh, they're trying to break back out off of some of these islands, that's fine. We should deal with them, we would take Rotterdam. How much left do they have? They are 98% towards capitulating. Okay, is this going to be it then here? What's even their new capital? Algiers. Okay, and the British are down there dealing with that, so yeah, shouldn't really see any issues with that. And there we go with the fall of Tunis, is that it? Maybe, almost. Oh, calculating peace conference. There we go. With the fall of Tunis, that is everything over. So let's go ahead and just basically sweep up everything. And there we go. There's nothing left in that peace deal. Let's confirm an exit, and that is quite the Russian Republic. So yeah, we'll have a ton of decisions come in. Liberate Germany in its entirety, yep. De Bruges, yep. There we go, progressive. Okay, perfect. I mean, ultimately, we now control literally the entirety of Europe. And the Finnish Republic, yeah, like you can see we have a huge list of puppets now, and loads more that we could work on, so I doubt anyone like the Entente would even be a challenge anymore, considering we could just sweep straight through Africa and probably destroy them with our navy that we've now scrapped from the entire rest of the world. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave the video. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Red Flood. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this mod. Let me know if there's any other nations or any other mods you'd like me to check out. And yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.